Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Previously, Shirou and Saber went on the prowl outside in town, on the hunt for Shinji. And there's been no luck, but when Shirou and Saber went to the park to rest, Shirou ended up falling asleep, and when he woke up, he told Saber all about his past and how he was a victim of the fire at the end of the previous Holy Grail War, and that this park was the site of such a conflict. So I'm quite interested in seeing how Saber will react to that information, because I think it would just be the juiciest drama if Saber was either in part or fully responsible for that fire, because we know she participated in the last war. But we'll have to wait and see how she feels. So this time, let's hop right in and see where we end up. Oh, and yes, I am still playing with voices off, so keep that in mind. Oh, I'm still feeling it out. We'll see how we feel. More importantly, we should continue searching for Shinji. I feel better, so we should go to the building we haven't searched yet. And there'll be fewer people around at night. If Shinji wants to attack us, now would be a perfect time. If we are going to make ourselves a decoy, the real deal starts now. Let's go, Saber. Let's go back to the office district for now. Ooh. Okay, I can't tell if she's just feeling very sad and sympathetic for Shirou, or if she's actually thinking like, oh shit, that's my fault. Crap. Saber? Did you forget something? No, I just remembered what happened this morning. Oh. When I said we should go and look for Ryder's master after you healed your wounds, you told me the order of importance was wrong. What? Maybe I said that, but I don't remember the details. You said the same thing yesterday. I have felt it for a while, but I became confident about it then. That you have no intention of saving yourself. Yeah. For better or for worse, Shirou's sense of self-preservation does not exist. He does not have one. As if even stating that fact is a crime, she stares at me and declares so. You are putting others ahead of yourself. That is admirable, but you will regret it someday if you continue like that. Yeah. In fact, we've seen many instances of Shirou regretting it. You should value yourself more, Shirou. Saber walks past me. Let us go. We are certainly putting a burden on you by being here. Saber starts to walk towards the office district. I try to call out to her, but I can't in the end. What are you saying? Those words die in my throat. It can't be that I don't intend to save myself. It can't be true, but for some reason, I cannot refute her words. Well, yeah, it's true. We walk through the town. It's past 8 o'clock. At this time, when the station gets the most crowded, Saber and I stare at the map of the city. We have gone around most of the main buildings. Are there any other places to go? Let's see. There's a factory a little way away. We should look there, since people gather there as well. Well, I don't think a factory is Shinji's style, though. Even as I answer, it's hard to look at Saber. It must be because that conversation earlier is still affecting me. Since Saber is acting like she doesn't care, it bothers me even more. How about you, Saber? Can you feel Ryder's presence? No, I do not. I have fought her once, so I should be able to perceive her if she is nearby. A strange feeling pierces my heart. Uh-oh. A wave of magical energy that even I can feel. There's no way Saber can't feel that. Shirou, I believe I do not even need to say this, but... I know. Are they near, Saber? No, I do not think they are that close yet, but they are certainly watching. This magical energy is probably to provoke us. Yeah. They are watching us, so that must mean they finally fell for the decoy. Wait, what? If they're emitting magical energy so obviously, they must be trying to tempt us. What decoy? Is there something I don't know about their strategy here? So, is this Ryder's presence? My mind switches. The awkwardness from before disappears. Oh, maybe that was Saber saying that. I shall follow the magical energy. Please be careful, Master. I nod silently. The murderous intent stinging my skin is coming from the office district, empty of people. What? No, do you know what office work culture in Japan is like? No, those buildings are crowded with people working late. Maybe no one is working overtime today of all days. No. Most of the lights in the building you could call the symbol of Shinto have already disappeared. Not many people are walking through the roads, and the view isn't that bad. No one looks suspicious, and if Shinji is anywhere, he would be ahead of us. Perhaps the park we were just in. The enemy stand user could be anybody. Just look out for someone with neon hair. The murderous intent is getting stronger. There is no mistake that an enemy is nearby. No, more like... I feel a chill run down my spine. From the intensity of the murderous intent that even I can feel, perhaps we are already in the range of the enemy. You ever really stop and think about this whole murderous intent thing? Like, it shows up like pretty much everywhere in anime. It's just such a common trope, but it's just weird when you actually think about it. If someone looks at you angrily enough, even if you had no reason to believe they were there, you'll always feel it because of the anger and the kill wanting. I don't know, it's cool though, I like it. Watch out, Saber. Something strange. Yes, your senses are correct. I do not think they will attack us out in the open, but we should still be careful. Nodding silently, we head out to the park. I'll ignore the oppressive pressure that feels like having a knife stuck at my neck. Ryder and Shinji are nowhere in the office district. If they're going to attack, it'll be in the park where nobody will see. Shirou! Saber? Oh! I turn to Saber. She rushes at me like lightning and deflects the attack over my head. Whoa! Okay, in the middle of the street, in front of one of the biggest office buildings, at only like 8? There's gonna be witnesses. There's going to be a lot of witnesses. What? I look up. In my sight is a large building, towering overhead as if to reach the heavens. And clinging on its side like a spider is the figure of the enemy. Well, wait, really? What? Long hair covering her whole body and flexible white limbs. The figure with the masked face is none other than the servant rider. Okay, I am feeling a little freaked out. Ryder is not an idiot. That fight at the school, she knew, she displayed that she knew, without any doubt, that she could not defeat Saber. She had to unleash a noble phantasm just to cover her escape. It was an act of desperation. So why is she appearing out in the open to get... They willingly sent out that wave of malice to let them know that they were near. Like, yeah, there was that surprise, like, ranged attack or whatever that was sent at Shirou in, like, a Hail Mary to see if she could kill him, but... No, this is Ryder, who by all means should know that she cannot win a fight, initiating a fight. Not just that, she's like saying, come and get me. That can only mean one thing. This is a huge trap. This is scary. This is very scary. The figure clinging around the 5th floor looks at me and licks her lips. Wow, Shirou, you have good eyesight. 5th floor? Really? I feel a freezing chill. There's no mistake. She came down from the top of the building to kill me using my overhead blind spot. Saber lands on the ground, already in her kit. Saber, who jumped above me and deflected the attack, has instantly armed herself. Wait, didn't this just destroy Rin's last pair of clothes? Uh-oh. Saber, she's... I will follow her. Please stay here, Shirou. Uh-huh? How are you going to follow her? She kicks the ground. The silver armor disappears from my vision in an instant. What? If Ryder coming down from the top of the building is ridiculous, so is Saber pursuing her just by jumping. No, perhaps because they are servants, normal logic doesn't apply to them. Like Ryder, Saber kicks the side of the building and charges at Ryder like lightning. The two shadows intersect at great speeds. They clash overhead and separate, and then kick off the building and clash again. It's like watching fighter aircrafts dogfight. So... Okay, Saber was having a ton of issue fighting an uphill battle against Assassin, but... apparently there's not really a problem fighting a vertical battle. Sure? Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's drop a save, as is tradition. What's the last choice? 22. See? Choice number 22. Yes. So... wait here and stand by, or I have to follow Saber. Okay, so Saber just told Shirou to wait and not move. That disregards their previous agreement that they handshook on that they would fight together. Very, very good work, Saber. How good of you to forget. Jeez. But, I think this would mean death. Not only would this be Shirou also breaking the vow to fight together, this is probably the intent of Ryder. Ryder standing there at a distance, like this melee, for lack of a better word, assassin ninja, with her daggers and close range fighting, initiating the combat at range to goad Saber, another melee fighter, into getting at her. No, this is just to draw Saber away from Shirou. Shirou's the real prize, and I think maybe like Shinji or, God forbid, some other ally of Shinji's could pop out and just kill Shirou on the spot while Saber's preoccupied. So I think we want to pick this one first, because this seems like the worst option. And then I have to follow Saber. Yeah, that's fighting together, getting a better view of the fight, but at the same time I could see it backfiring and maybe like it would make Saber get distracted and she'd get attacked at the worst time or something like that, but either way, let's just start with this. Wait here and stand by. It's sad, but I guess all I can do is stay here. I can't run up the side of the building, and even if I do go after her, I wouldn't be able to back her up in any way. Saber, a human cannot participate in a battle between servants. There is nothing I can do. I can only trust Saber's words and wait here. "60 seconds pass. After a short blink period, I see intersecting sparks way above me. Rooftop? I made it up to the rooftop? I strain my eyes to follow Saber's figure. The silver and the black light do not stop even once and disappear a few hundred meters higher. What should I do? Should I go into building and run up to the rooftop? Unlike the side of the building, if it's the rooftop on firm ground, I should be able to... What? A bright light is emitted from the rooftop. That was a thunderbolt. Not just once. Oh. Purple and golden. It repeats in rapid succession. Could that be... Ryder's noble phantasm? Oh! Yeah, it was described as being like light, huh? If so, Saber has no chance of winning. Not letting Ryder use her noble phantasm. Wasn't that the main requirement for Saber to win? Damn, Saber! There's no time for indecision. Gritting my teeth at my cowardice, I run to the building. Yeah. How many floors is this? At least 30. I run up the stairs. It was easy to get into the building, but it's not easy to get to the rooftop. The elevator doesn't go beyond the 40th floor, so I have to use the stairs to go up farther. Okay, thank God he used the elevator from the start. I can't be wasting time. In the darkness of the inactive lights, I continue up the stairs leading to the rooftop. It's already been 5 minutes since I snuck in. A normal battle should be decided by now. What? The ground shakes. The 50-story building shakes as if bombed. What was that? That couldn't be Ryder's noble phantasm. One more floor to the rooftop. Shaking off an ominous presentiment. Presentiment? Presentiment. I've never seen that word. Is that a typo? I run up the darkened stairs. Whoa. Uh-oh. The instant I open the door, I feel hot air on my face. A burning heat hot enough to burn my face rushes in. Yeah, it's like a bomb went off. The ground is smoking. Okay. Whatever construction crew made this rooftop, give them a raise. What the hell happened here? The concrete ground is burned up here and there. A dry air as if there is nothing living. Saber? In the middle, Saber is collapsed as if empty of energy. Oh. Maybe she used her noble phantasm. Saber, are you all right? Saber! I run to Saber and raise her up. She's still breathing. Saber is unconscious and breathing heavily as if wounded really badly. Saber! Saber remains, and Ryder is nowhere to be seen. So leaving the process aside, the result is clear. If Ryder was still here, she would not have let Saber go as weakened as she is. So the survivor, the victorious one, is Saber. Huh, really? Ryder was defeated, and Saber must have lost consciousness in exchange for that. Hold on, I'll take you right home and have Tosaka look at you. I hold Saber in my arms. I'm amazed at her lightness. Saber, breathing painfully, has no weight like she's just an illusion. Oh, she must be fully spent. Wow. Really? Made it home? Really? I'm done. I let her sleep in the Japanese-style room, but I don't think she'll wake up anytime soon. Sorry, you really helped me out. There was nothing I could have done to treat Saber. Well, I just removed her armor and helped her relax, so you don't need to thank me. Saber won't get well, and I haven't done anything. Saber won't get well. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. This could be a very long, bad end. Like, yeah, it sounds like Saber is just completely drained. She's light like an illusion. Maybe Saber's just gonna vanish. Oh, crap. Maybe this is a bad ending, but at the same time, this could just be a meet-up point somehow? But, But still, having Tosaka around was helpful. She understood the situation with just one glance at me holding Saber. Tosaka quickly took off Saber's armor and examined her. So, what happened? I thought you came back from searching for Shinji, and Saber was like that. I can tell that something happened, but can you explain the details? Well, no. Shirou really can't, which is why I feel like... there's no telling how long this could go. Yeah, I should just rewind to the choice. Maybe the other choice actually is a bad end. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Let's follow Saber. I can't just watch. Perhaps because it's a battle with no footholds, Saber is unable to overwhelm Ryder like before. The two's conflict moves slowly up towards the rooftop. Oh, rooftop! If Ryder came from the rooftop, chances are Shinji is there. That's a very good point. There are two conditions to fighting Ryder. Beating Ryder before she has a chance to use her noble phantasm, or get Shinji before that. Since Saber is fighting Ryder, there's only one thing I can do. Oh! Interlude! Ooh! Ooh! The two shadows running up. The ground is already far away, and the clashes occur at higher and higher altitudes. The two need no footholds as they fly higher by kicking off the walls of the building. In the process, in the instant it takes them to move to the rooftop, they clash numerous times. If there were anyone watching them from the ground, they would think it looked like a pinball. But then again, they cannot be perceived with the naked eye. I completely wait. Oh no, I was thinking that it was talking about how heroic spirits have like a spirit form that they go into like stealth mode, but no, it's just regular people can't freaking see this fast movement. I forgot. Only their tracks are barely visible. They are a circus of death invisible to any normal beings. But this circus is not what Saber wanted. Even if she is a servant, she cannot fly through the sky. She just jumps good. She can run up a wall, but that's it. This is no different from free fall. It is just the difference between rising until she loses her speed, rather than falling. So the expression, falling into the sky, isn't that far off. Since she has started, she has to continue to the final destination on the rooftop. If she takes any blows from her opponent in the process, she will just fall miserably to the ground. But those rules do not apply to the opponents Saber has to defeat. A trace of purple attacks Saber, who is just heading for the rooftop. Attacking from both sides and from above, arcing from every direction, Ryder is not bound by gravity. It's probably just her class, not who she is. Her long hair sways like a comet's tail, and her figure is like a snake encircling a tree. Saber's feet touch the building. Tilting her body to the side, she kicks off the building to head around to its side. Saber's path that had headed directly towards the rooftop changes direction perpendicularly. The flowing attacks go away. Ryder cannot match Saber in instantaneous bursts. Saber shakes Ryder off with one kick and, reaching the side of the building, kicks upwards again. Up to the rooftop this time. If Ryder is a snake wrapped around the building, Saber is almost an exploding firework. But maybe Ryder expected even that. The distance between the two does not change. Ryder doesn't let Saber get away as she runs to the side and attacks in the opening as Saber kicks off the building. Ooh. She flicks Ryder away with her sword and jumps into the open area. There is a limit to how much she can block Ryder's attacks in the air. The skills that were not even a match before are finally matched on this battlefield. There are no decisive blows in this battle. No, Ryder herself is avoiding them most of all. When Saber jumps at Ryder with determination, Ryder only defends and shows no intention of countering. Ryder is just keeping Saber in check as she runs to the rooftop. There's a trap there. There's a huge trap there. It's the biggest trap of them all. Are you unwilling to fight, Ryder? Saber yells at her cowardly opponent. As a knight, this kind of a fight is an insult. A battle determines the victor by exchanging blows with full force. According to that belief, Ryder's behavior is only an insult. It seems you don't like high places, Saber. Ryder only replies in a cool voice. As she says, Saber is inexperienced in air battles. One could say tonight is the first time she has engaged in such a battle. After all, a knight runs on the ground. They are not the type to stick to walls like the woman in front of Saber. Your famous sword is useless here, right? But do not worry, as I will allow you comfort soon. Yeah, I guess Saber's sword is kind of famous. Ryder moves higher as if to tempt Saber. She is deliberately constructing the situation. Saber acknowledges that as well. The final stop of this circus. Ryder's ideal position must await at that point. Maybe Ryder's mount is up there? Like, I'm still assuming Ryder has to ride something in combat. Ryder's trump cannot be used readily. That is why she is luring her enemies somewhere where nothing will interrupt them, as she is determined to settle this match with her strongest blow. If Saber continues onto the rooftop, she will be in trouble. If Ryder's noble phantasm is as Saber believes, there is no way to defend against it. But there is no turning back now. She cannot let Ryder or Ryder's master be. Not because it is the principle of the Holy Grail War to defeat one's enemies. Saber must defeat Ryder right here to protect her master. Because it cannot be helped. Saber herself is amazed. But she has thought, at least once, that she does not want to push her honest master. Ah? The two gain altitude. Continuing their momentous clashes, the battle is about to reach its final destination. Interlude out. Damn it. Why does it only go up to the 40th floor? I run up the stairs while cursing. Even though I was able to enter the building through the back door, the elevator didn't go to the rooftop. I have to run up to the remaining 10 floors on my own feet. I run up the stairs full speed. I don't know how long it's been since Saber left me. I don't think it's been 10 minutes yet, but that's still too long. Nobody knows what can end a battle. Saber isn't perfect. It's possible that she could make a big mistake and be cornered, in big trouble. So before that happens, if I can find Shinji and make him use up his command spell, there should be no need for us to fight against Ryder. My convalescent body aches the more I run up the stairs. Running around the building and up the stairs has run me out of breath. I don't slow down, but rather speed up. I have a bad feeling. I don't know why I feel it, but my heart is in pain. It's not a pain in my body, just something that tells me of danger. Saber cannot win. On the rooftop is something that must not be confronted. Trying to shake off the bad feeling, I continue up the stairs full speed. Oh! Is it already too late? The wind is strong. As soon as I open the door, the scenery of the night town surrounds me. The concrete ground is burned up here and there. It's like an iron plate from a barbecue making sizzling sounds. Whoa. In the center, in the middle of the burned up rooftop, is her figure, down on her knees. Saber! Shirou? Why are you here? Saber has nothing to spare, breathing with her shoulders. The instant I try to run to her, I notice something strange floating up in the sky. Oh, shoot, here we go. No. The overwhelming amount of magical energy forced me to recognize it. I hear the flapping of wings. Okay, either Ryder's mount is a winged creature, or maybe she just freaking turned into a vampire bat because she's probably Dracula or whatever. What? I stare up at the sky. The sound of wings flapping. There's something whiter than the hazy white moon. Something white that flies? Oh, okay. It is a legendary divine mystery spoken of only in myths. That is a goddamn Pegasus. That's a Pegasus. Writers from Greek mythology or history. She's Greek, right? That's what Pegasi are from, Greek mythology, right? Right? No, there's got to be tons of cultures with not white, but winged horses. Like, it can't be just Greece that came up with the idea. It's just too easy. Okay. Noble phantasm with that's eyeballs. An eyeball. And special notable hair. Greek mythology. Is she a Gorgon? Is she one of the Gorgon sisters? That's a possibility. But no, I don't... No, they couldn't have ridden Pegasi. No, there's no way they had a Pegasi in that myth. I don't know the full story though. I don't know. Oh, status screen updated? Okay, we need to take a look immediately. Writer. Okay. Abilities. Riding A+, ability to ride things, can ride even demonic and holy creatures if they are beasts. This, however, does not include dragons. Okay. Anything new? Anything? Oh, divinity. She has some divinity, but it has mostly degenerated. Divinity decreases as the hero's rank as a devil or demonic beast increases. Oh. Is she another Greek demigod? Like, I'm gonna be honest, the only Greek demigod I know of is Heracles, and that's already taken. But no, she has god blood in her, right? Oh. Okay. And the instant Saber reaches the rooftop, she confronts the true form of her opponent. Supporting her falling body with her sword, Saber looks up. A white light approaches instantly. Deploying the wind wrapped around her sword, she creates an invisible wall. Her body is blown away. That which should have nullified any possible impact could not even slow the charge of the Pegasus. Okay, that cements it. It is Greek. Like, there could be many cultures with winged horses, maybe, but there's only one mythology with actual Pegasus in it. Okay. She's Greek? Okay, I got caught up thinking there was, like, gonna be, like, one region of the world per heroic spirit, so both Berserker and Rider are Greek. There you go, okay. Dang, I thought it was gonna be Egyptian. Oh. Blown away, she rolls on the ground. There is no time to lie down. The Pegasus turns in the air and continues its glide without a pause. She cannot block that blow. The only possible measure is to jump and evade it. But even if she does avoid the attack, the trail is enough to chip at her protection. She will eventually take a direct blow if she continues like this. So, like, jump down, back to the street, and like, hide, go into the building so it can't just fly at you, or, yeah. Oh, actually, no. Actually, wait, no, that's a really bad idea. Yeah, this thing's probably fast and accurate enough to just snipe at Saber if she tries to jump down. You know? A falling target can't really change their velocity much. White light comes swooping down. The Pegasus glides down from high above, mows Saber down without touching the rooftop, and returns to the sky. Pursuit is impossible. There is no wall to run up, and even if there were one, no one would be able to catch that Pegasus. In that inferior position, Saber awaits a chance to counter. Even if it is a Pegasus, if it's alive, it can be killed. The only chance of victory Saber has left is for Ryder to make a mistake with the Pegasus's reins. I'm surprised. You are tougher than you look. Oh, wait, no. That could not be Ryder. Oh, that is her. A voice from above. Saber looks up, holding her sword ready. But is there any meaning in that? You have no chance of victory. If you are just going to disappear, disappear with grace. Ryder sounds calm. A little joy can be heard in that voice. I expected a fantastic race, but I did not think you would bring out something like that, Ryder. A fantastic race. As it sounds, they are beings that exist only in fantasy. Yeah, I was gonna say, how is this thing existing? Is it like conjured? But didn't Ren say that was like the most difficult form of magic? Demi-humans like sprites and giants. Demonic beasts like demons and dragons. As their very existence is a divine mystery, it is said that they themselves surpass magic. It is the law that a divine mystery will be eliminated by a greater divine mystery. Meaning, Saber's armor can't really do anything to it. As magic stored its power and knowledge, the fantastic races store their power in their long lifespan. Even if one masters magic as a human, that is only about the last 500 years. For those who have lived since ancient times, a 500-year-old divine mystery is not even worthy competition. But it was long ago when both humans and the fantastic races lived in the same world. Oh! The longer lived the fantastic race is, the farther it strays from this world. So is that literal or a metaphor? Like, it's been a long time since Pegasi and other Greek creatures have dominated the human psyche. There's just things to be kind of thought about and go like, yeah, whatever, in the modern day. But the people of ancient history were like, yeah, no, they're probably real. That's probably a thing. But at the same time, maybe this is just literally saying that in this game, in this universe, this world, that it's actually canon that these things actually existed for realsies and lived. After all, the Holy Grail, and for that matter, heroic spirits, are real, so yeah, sure, why not? Why not Pegasi? Why not? In the present day, the only fantastic race in this world are mere few hundred years old. That is why she thought the fantastic race that Ryder rode would be only about several hundred years old. Bringing out something from the time of the gods. Your deeds must have been profound. Yes, I am different from you. No, I am rather like your enemy. That is why I only ride the poor children that you people have exterminated. Whoa. I see. I thought you were crooked, but now I know you are an evil spirit and not a heroic spirit. Huh. Curse me all you want. You cannot even touch my boy. The Pegasus rests its wings in the air. A giant arrow that will strike if it sees an opening. Saber ponders, glaring at it. Pegasus itself is not a strong fantastic race. A normal Pegasus will only grow to the class of a demonic beast of the fantastic race. If that is the case, it is an opponent defeatable with just her invisible air. But that thing is different. As that Pegasus has existed from the time of the gods, it has grown to the level of the fantastic beasts. I feel like this would work better in the original Japanese. That Pegasus is nearing the level of the dragon race, considered to be the strongest of the fantastic races. No, its defense is already at the level of the dragon race. Because that Pegasus has divine protection exceeding even Saber, who has the strongest magic resistance. Its charge, emitting vast amounts of magical energy, is like a giant castle wall approaching. There is no possible way to dodge or defend against such a thing. But that is not the surprising fact. That Pegasus is just something that Ryder has summoned, and it does not have a true name. For Ryder, that Pegasus is just like the dagger she uses. In other words, that black cavalry has yet to use her noble phantasm. Saber does not think of defeat, even in this situation. Rather, she thinks that her chance will come when Ryder decides to use her noble phantasm. No matter what Ryder's noble phantasm may be, there is no problem if it is only strong enough to destroy the building. Saber only needs to go into defense, endure the attack, then slash away at the defenseless Ryder. That's right. As long as her master does not appear here. What? I look up at the sky. The sound of wings flapping. There's something whiter than the hazy white moon. Oh. It is a legendary divine mystery spoken of only in myths. Pegasus? The identity of Ryder's noble phantasm. Is that what caused the scorching of the rooftop and drove Saber to her knees? Well, no. I think Shirou's mistaken. That horse, it's not her noble phantasm. That's the blood eyeball light ray. Ryder is riding on a flying horse as befits her class name. I take my mind off Ryder. I heard a sound. Shinji, you're here, right? Come out! I cannot tell how strong Ryder is on that Pegasus. Can only tell that the right beast is constructed from enough magical energy to have come from a few hundred magi. It is only natural for the rooftop to be scorched. That thing destroys its surroundings just by running. If that thing charges from the sky, there is no way even Saber could block it. Don't hide! I came here, so at least show yourself. I'm racing against time here. Ryder's noble phantasm has already been used. So, I have to take the last resort of defeating Shinji and eliminating Ryder. I hear laughter. Shinji must be hiding somewhere. Shinji! Do you get it, Emiya? This is the difference in our powers. Only his voice echoes. Calming my impatient mind, I listen to his laughter. Damn, the wind's strong. Oh? Is Saber already? Is she charging up? I can't tell where the laughter is coming from. Too bad. You ended up like this because you were acting so calm and composed, you idiot. Do you understand now? You have to kill when you can? Shinji! Don't rush. Let him talk. I should be able to determine his location if he keeps talking. I mean, it's a rooftop. He's like hiding behind the doorway entrance, right? Like behind the little outcropping? But I'm different. You and your servant are done for right here. Though it's not like we're strangers. There's that thing from yesterday, too, so I'll let you die a painless death. Ugh. This is bad. The head of the Pegasus standing by in the sky lowers towards Saber. The swirl of magical energy rotates as if without limit. If that thing is going to be coming at high speed, this rooftop will be blown away, leaving no remains. Don't worry, Emiya. You got in the way, but I'll have the idiots at school follow you in no time. If you say you're lonely, I'll let that annoying Sakura follow you as well. Jesus Christ, dude, that's your own sister. Shinji, you... Go, Ryder! That girl first. Don't leave even a piece of her behind. Saber! A white shooting star falls from above. I ignore it, but the instant I run to Saber... In that instant... A storm appears before me. Okay, listen. There's 6 minutes left in the video. Okay, no, you know what? No, screw it. We're breaking the 1 hour mark. We'll just let it happen. This is hype. I feel like something huge is gonna happen, so... You know what? Just for this... Not only am I going to make this a longer video than usual, but I'm going to turn voices back on. I feel like this is the moment where we finally... It has to be this, right? You know what I'm talking about. Okay. That should do it. Right around there-ish. For the first time, she forgot about her enemy during a battle. Angry at her master for coming to such a dangerous place. Angry at herself for not realizing that this was likely. But all those ideas are driven to the back of her mind. What else could there be? In this dangerous situation, his expression is only worried about Saber.
Shirou.
Come to think of it, he has always been like that. Even though he knew she was an excellent knight, he did not treat her as a knight even once.
どうやら余興はここまでのようね、セイバー。
It seems playtime is over, Saber. Soft laughter. Ryder places her hands on the Pegasus's neck and makes it beat its wings even faster.
私の宝具は強力ゆえ、地上で使うには適していない。使えばどうしても人目につく。まだ他にマスターがいる以上、おいそれと使うわけにはいかなかった。
As my noble phantasm is powerful, it is not fit for use on the ground. It will draw attention no matter what. I could not use it readily as there are still other masters to think of.
けれど、ここなら覗き見される恐れはない。
But there is no danger of anyone watching here. I mean, yeah, but all it takes is like one person to look up and notice the bright white shining shooting star bouncing up and down from this rooftop.
あなたを誘い出したのは、ここでなら都合がいいからと分かりましたか。
Do you understand that I led you here because it is convenient? Something missing until now forms in Ryder's hands. It is a mere small rain of shining gold.
それが貴様の宝具か、ライダー。
That is your noble phantasm, Ryder?
ええ。私の趣味ではありませんが。
Yes, but it is not to my taste.
この子は優しすぎて、戦いには向いていない。だからこんなものでも使わないと、その気になってくれないのに。
Boy, she talks quietly. This Pegasus is too kind and not fit for battles, so it will not get in the mood unless I use this. The Pegasus lowers its neck. The Pegasus rages, not from its own intentions, but from Ryder's.
消えなさい、セイバー。
Disappear, Saber.
たとえあなたが生き延びようと、あなたのマスターは私からは逃げられない。マスターさえ死ねば、頑丈なあなたもそれまででしょう。
Even if you survive, your master will not be able to escape. If your master dies, that is the end even for you, is it not? That is absolutely true. Ryder's noble phantasm will completely blow away this rooftop. If she hurries, she will be able to get Shirou and get away from the rooftop, but Ryder's attack won't destroy just the rooftop. Her master is not strong enough to survive a collapsing building. So, for Saber to protect her master, she has to slay that enemy along with the Pegasus. She has no time to decide if her choice is the correct one. She looks at her distant master one more time. He is gritting his teeth, trying to fulfill his role.
風よ。
Wind. That makes her hesitations go away. She forgets about everything that must happen in the future. She is only her master's sword now, and exists only to defeat the enemy.
やれライダー、まずはその女だ。跡形も残すなよ。
Go, Ryder! That girl first! Don't leave even a piece of her behind! An annoying voice shouts out. As it does, the Pegasus flies up even higher. It disappears from view in an instant. The Pegasus that flew up into the air has already lost its form. After rising as if to strike the moon, it arcs and returns toward the earth. A comet sweeps down. Man, this is cool. Even after it becomes an arrow of light, Ryder still pushes the Pegasus. There is only one target. She will destroy her enemy along with this isolated garden in the sky.
ベルレ
Bellero? Bellero. The name is cast. A noble phantasm bears a miracle that is released by casting its true name. And if a miracle is a disaster that should not occur in this world, Bellerophon. That must be the name of the Pegasus. I've never heard of it though. Bellerophon. Yeah, that's Greek, but It is truly a divine lightning. A flashing thunderbolt. Watching it, her eyes show no emotion.
この場所ならば人目につかないと言ったなライダー
You said no one will see in this place. Did you not, Ryder? The wind is unraveled. The wind centered on her turns into a raging tempest.
同感だここならば地上を焼き払う例もない
I feel the same way. Here, there is no need to worry about destroying the earth. The seal is broken, releasing many layers of wind. Her sword makes its appearance. Oh. A storm is rising before my eyes. A white light comes bearing down. Even though she is its target, Saber does not move.
Saber!
The raging wind is coming from her. No, not from Saber, but from the sword she is holding. Oh, there it is. Huh? I doubt my own eyes. I can see the sword that should be invisible. Slowly, as if taking off bandages, her sword starts to show its form. The golden sword? Raging winds. Many seals develop as if a box is opening. The wind melts into the air. Readying the exposed sword, she faces the descending Pegasus. Ryder descends as a surge of light. Theme of Saber. Chef's kiss. Bellerophon grows large enough to engulf the whole rooftop and speeds up to destroy not only us, but the building itself. The reins of the heroic cavalry light up the rooftop. Time stops. Facing unavoidable destruction, my mind freezes. But not because of the reins of the heroic cavalry. The converging lights. Oh, that is some good art. Let's take a moment. Oh yeah, that's a good art. I like that art. The converging lights. Its purity is not even comparable to the light of Ryder that is merely large. In her hands is an assembly of the planet's light, the strongest holy sword.
X
Finally. Okay, I'm pretty sure the whole town saw that. Whoa. Jesus. Bruh. It is literally a line of light. It is a blade of light that slices everything it touches. It slices Ryder with one blow, soars up into the night sky, cuts through the clouds, and disappears. I think if that thing were used on the ground, a great disorder in the land would remain and never disappear. Yeah, look at that. The clouds are split. Holy crap. Oh, Saber. Saber's cool. Her sword was not invisible. It merely did not allow others to see it. A golden sword that captivates all who see it, and its all too famous true name. Excalibur. Said to have existed in England, it is the sword of the king, known as the symbol of knighthood. The strongest notable phantasm of all servants, sealed in numerous boundary fields. That is Saber's symbol of heroism. The rooftop is silent. The wind is gone, and nothing makes a sound. I can't approach Saber, and I just stand there. I don't know if I'm still confused or if my heart is still captivated by that sword. My mind is acting strange, and only insignificant things come in my head. Why does she have that sword? That golden sword is the property of the well-known King of Knights. I try to think how she ended up with the sword, and I notice that I'm trying to avoid the simplest of the answers. Yeah. There's no need for complicated guesses. That sword has always been hers. That's why her true name is easy to figure out. I don't know what kind of mistake was made, but there's only one person she can be if she has that holy sword. No. So, yeah, as I've said previously in the series, I knew Saber's identity from the start, and I knew what her sword's name was, of course. Didn't stop this from being a really friggin' cool moment, though. Holy crap. I think Saber hit a home run. Jeez. Saber does not move from the stance that completed her blow. I should run up to her, but my body won't move. Up to now, I only understood in words that Saber was a heroic spirit. Perhaps I realized that she was a hero of the past, something different from me, and I hesitated to go near her. I hear a scream. Something is burning in the background. Who's there? I look in that direction. There, I see a book burning into ashes and... It's burning. My command spell is burning. Shinji is there, watching the burning book. Did he put his command spells into a book? What? Shinji! Eat shit, Shinji. He must have realized that Ryder is defeated, and he's at a disadvantage. Shinji turns his back to me as if to flee, and runs towards the exit. Shinji jumps through the door leading to the stairs.
Shinji!
Stop, Shinji! I can't let him go now. But the instant I start to follow him, out of the corner of my eye, Saber collapses. Man. Okay, well. The fact that Ryder has been defeated, there's no doubts, no questions whatsoever. Whether she's actually killed, though. Shinji did say that his command spells are burning. That could be the symbol, that could indicate that the connection has fully been severed. Maybe Ryder and her Pegasus, Bellerophon, whatever the name was, maybe they just got disintegrated. Like, it would feel weird if they actually survived such a powerful blow. But Shinji's going to escape. He knows Saber's identity now. There's all sorts of people he could tell. Who knows what's going to happen to him. My mind freezes. Shinji is running away, and Saber is on the ground. Shit. God damn it. Oh. I need to make a save. Let's see. Yeah, this will be part 44 start. Choice number 23. Wait, that was 23, right? Hold on. 22, yes. Well, status screen updated. Before we do anything else, let's look at that. Status. Oh, here we go. Bellerophon. Reigns of Heroic Cavalry. Huh. That's cool art. All abilities increase by a rank when in use. AC plus 100 will also be in effect. It is a physical attack that destroys a target by controlling a divine beast and using its powerful charge. Supposedly, the maximum speed is 400 or 500 kilometers per hour. It is a noble phantasm of the highest level in both attack and defense, as defense also increases while in use due to Pegasus's divine protection. Bellerophon is the name of a young man in Greek mythology who supposedly managed to ride Pegasus. Oh. Wait, so is that who Ryder is? Right? No, we still don't know her true name. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe she's Bellerophon. But then why the I? Well, I guess we'll just consider her Bellerophon, but no, she called the horse Bellerophon, so what the hell? Anyway, Saber. Excalibur, Sword of Promised Victory. Sword of Light. It is not a weapon made by men, but a divine weapon forged by a planet, and handed out from a lake. It is a noble phantasm that is the greatest of holy swords. It transforms the possessor's magical energy into light, increases its kinetic energy by converging and accelerating it, and allows for usage of sorcery on the level of divine spirits. Rank A++, anti-castle, range 1 through 99, max target 1,000 people. Okay. To an observer, it looks like a giant beam of light, but its target point is the tip. It is the ultimate slash that cuts through everything in the area the light goes through. Its enormous power heats space around the tip, and as a result, it is interpreted as a wave of light that mows across the earth. You could also call it a directed energy weapon. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. Details. Oh, still no true name. Yeah, I guess I'll hold off on saying it because, well, there's a reason I can't just quite go out and say the name just yet, even though it should be really obvious, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. Cool. Yep, that's everything. So, darn, you know what? We'll go off these not these settings. These choices next time. For now, let's return to the top. This way we have a little sound to talk over. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Holy crap. Oh, man. So, that's a clash of noble phantasms for you. The first one we've seen, actually. Yeah, we saw Lancer use his against guarding Saber. We saw Assassin use his Tsubame Geishi against Saber. We saw, I guess Heracles' Berserker's natural armor magic is his noble phantasm, but yeah, no, that was a clash of noble phantasms, and it turns out Saber has the strongest one. But my god, how is she not dead? Huh. Like, by all means, I think Rin had the right of it. She should be vanishing, man. That's just insane. The amount of energy that must have taken up. So, those two routes, the first where we waited and just stood there until we ran to the roof, and then the one where we ran to the roof immediately, yeah, it looks like the outcome is the same. But with this, we get the choice to try and follow Shinji. Huh. Man, I don't know if Ryder is dead for sure. It did say that while the Noble Phantasm is active, her defense is increased like crazy, but I don't know. Like maybe the Pegasus took the brunt of the blow, and maybe Ryder fell down to the ground and Saber just didn't see it, or I don't know. The point is, anything could happen. But I will say that what just did happen was cool as friggin' hell. Oh man. Glad I went and did all that to extend the video so I could see it. And I'm also glad I turned on voices. My instincts that this was the moment at long last, oh yeah, it paid off. Good for me. Well, I guess that'll just about do it. So, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Fate Stay Night. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.